Hello and welcome back to Nomifactory. Today we start off by trying to automate these elite and advanced crafting tables. And I've been fiddling a little bit around with it, and it's actually not that hard to do. I'll just place them down here temporarily until we find a place for them. But you place down the crafting table. Next to the crafting table you need an unpackager, and then on the line you need a packager. You can just place it right next to the unpackager. The same I'll do for the elite crafting table here. And this isn't the normal crafting table, this is like, let's see here. It's crafted up with the elite crafting table and some more components and this automation interface and some packaging components. And these is just more of what we already have crafted up. So what you do is that you go into the recipe encoder here. Don't mind this. You put in some package recipe holders. Let's start with the elite crafter. There we need a tier 5 microminer. We need to tell it which crafting table it is. Then we paste this into, let's say, this slot here, the first slot. We paste this into and save. And now these two recipe holders know how to craft this tier 5 microminer. And you can do multiple recipes for each table. So we can also make the tier 4 in this. Let's see here. Tier 4. Save. We can also do the tier 3. Like so. Save. We also need to do the crystalline. This ingot here. We also need to craft. Let's save that. And we can always take them back and load them in here and add more recipes. The same we want to do with the elite crafting table. Here we want to make the tier 2 microminer in the yellow one here, advanced. See, we want to make that. We want to make the reinforced laser here. That we want to make as well. And I think that's it for right now. Then we go down to our setup here and you place these recipe holders. One of them you place in the unpackager and the other you place in the packager. And the packager packages up this recipe holder with all the items that is needed, and the unpackager packages them out into the package crafter here, and then it crafts up the items and puts them into the ME network, the AU network. And the same with this one here. This is just the elite crafting table, and here we do the same. And if we go up here and craft up, let's say, a tier 3. If we have the items, we should be able to craft it. Well, we are missing these. We are probably... Let's see here. We probably have a recipe where the circuits are not made right. Okay, so I figured out what was wrong. This package recipe encoder let's see here, chose to use these advanced integrated circuits, but it really needs to use something else. Let's see here. I'm not sure if you can connect this to ME. No, you can't. Let's see, we need to fix this. Quantum. Oh, that's probably nano. Like so. And then we can put them back in here. It was, I thought it was another recipe that was wrong, but it was this one. Let's see. Yeah, we can craft up tier 3. And this should just give us the micro miner here without us having to manually craft it up in an extended crafting table. And yeah, the craft completed and we got the tier 3 micro miner, which we might as well just send on a mission. Let's see here, we need super chest. This one here. And we'll send it away. This morning I set up another solar panel chunk here. Yeah, we're just going all out on solar, and yeah, we need a lot of it, but I don't think we need much more than 3 chunks at the moment. That's that should give us the possibility of having a UV amp as well, which is the highest tier in Nomifactory. So yeah, I think the highest tier UV. Let's see here, UV energy converter. Yeah, 1 amp is 2 million IF, and this third chunk makes us have 21 million IF. So yeah, as long as we don't run everything on UV, this should be fine. There we go, that's all the conduits, and we will just connect it up to the network here. If it will update. Like so. The next part on our list is to finish up this PBI. Let's see. This. We have the one component here. We just need this here, which is a process of its own. We'll need to start with mixing up nitration mixture. We have both of these acids. Then the chlorobenzene is pretty easy. That's just benzene and chlorine. And we have a lot of both of those. This gives us this nitrochlorobenzene. And hydrogen we have a lot of, so that should be good as well. And some copper. And this we mix with ammonia and get some hydrochloric acid, which we will probably just void. And we need some zinc as well, zinc dust. But I think we have that. Let's see. And this we mix together with the other liquid in an IV chemical reactor, and that should give us this PBI. I think we'll start up by mixing some nitration mixture here. Not sure if we need that for anything else. I think we might do, you know. Yeah, I think we need this later as well, so we will stock up on that. Let's see here. We'll place it here. We will need a fluid interface. And we will hook that up to the ME system. There's a dog barking in the background, I'm not sure you can hear it. We will give it power here. And hook this up to the power network. I guess we can take it from here. Like so. And this shouldn't explode. It didn't. But it's also not getting power because this isn't connected. Yeah, that works. So we need nitric acid and sulfuric acid. And we will need to filter this fluid pipe. Let's see here. Nitric acid, sulfuric acid. Insert on blue. Extract on blue. Yes, this is working. And it's loud. We have our hammer here. This we will need to extract into a super tank. We have a lot of those. And some fluid storage buses. We will also get a machine controller and some fluid emitters. So we will say that we will buffer, let's say, 64,000 of this. So this is on because we don't have 64,000 yet. And we will have a super tank there. And a fluid storage bus here. Priority 1000. And we will need to connect that up. Partition. And this is not working right now because we have 16,000. This needs to be set to nitration mixture. Now this should work until we have 64,000. We can test it. We have over 14, so this means that this doesn't work. So we can set this to 64 and that should be fine. Next thing we need is chlorobenzene, and we will get one of our chemical reactors, DV, and we will give it some chlorine. And benzene. Let's see here, and we also need to filter it. Benzene, chlorine, and then insert it. And this might need a circuit. It needs a circuit of 1. The hydrochloric acid here, I think we'll insert both of them into super tanks. And we will filter them, obviously. Let's see here. Hydrochloric acid. And chlorobenzene. Insert on blue. Insert on blue. This we will also machine control. And let's say we stock, how much do we want of this? Do we need it for anything else though, is the question. We don't, so we will just stock up 10,000. And that will be that. We need to extract here. And the hydrochloric acid we will priority -1000. Need to partition these, and then this will get used first when we need it in the base. Look, 2000 of it just got used, so with a low priority it uses this first, and if it doesn't get used it will get trashed. Yeah, and since we have over 10,000 chlorobenzene, this doesn't work. Then we need to chemical react these two fluids that we just made. Chemical reactor. And we need... And we'll just grab it from the interface here. The chlorobenzene and the nitration mixture. Like so. I know it's a bit silly when it's right here, but that's so it uses the storage, like the fluids we have in the super tanks here first, and instead of using the chemical reactors outputs. I just like doing it that way. And let's say nitration mixture and chlorobenzene. And we insert on blue. Should probably give this a speed upgrade. Why is this not getting nitration mixture? That is weird. I don't understand why it will only give this chlorobenzene. Oh, yeah, now it filled with all kinds of random stuff. Let's delete this. Let's see here. Chlorobenzene. Nitration mixture. Insert on blue. Now it gets both. It's so weird, man. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. And this gives us diluted sulfuric acid as well. We should distill this, but we won't, because, yeah, we'll just make more sulfuric acid. It's fine. Someday we might make a huge distillery which distills all this, because we are making it in multiple parts of the base. So if we need sulfuric acid, we'll just make a distillery. Okay. Let's see, fluid filter. Diluted sulfuric acid, insert on blue. And a fluid filter for nitrochlorobenzene, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Insert on blue, and we need to extract on blue from here. And before we make too much of this, let's emit it. Machine controller. I don't think we need this for anything else. We don't, so we will keep 10,000 of this as well. Yeah. And the diluted sulfuric acid we will void if we get too much. Now we need a large chemical reactor to make this dichlorobenzene. And we need high voltage input hatches because low voltage input hatches only go up to 16,000. We could also make medium voltage, but I have high voltage on autocrafting, so that's what I'll do. Let's see. Maintenance hatches we need the chemical reactors themselves. PTFE casings we have. We need some coils. Oh, we have a lot of coils we can actually use for making passive processes. There we go. Maintenance hatch. And we need a energy hatch. We'll probably need an IV more, so we'll craft that up. And this formed. We need the crowbar here. We could probably make auto maintenance hatches by now. Oh yeah, they are not even that expensive actually. We should probably get those on autocrafting. Okay, so we need 3 inputs. Let's see here, we need a input bus. This can be low voltage. And we need 2 input hatches at high voltage. These can be medium voltage as well. That should be fine. Let's see. Let's make sure to make it an output hatch. Yeah, we need 1 output hatch. This formed. And then we just need to set up the fluids here. We will need a fluid interface here with hydrogen. And the fluid we just made, dichlorobenzene. Let's see here. I know it's a bit weird that you can't see the conjugates, but it's fine. Oh no, sorry, that's we need the nitrochlorobenzene here. Yeah, that works. We need to filter these. Nitrochlorobenzene. And hydrogen. Like so. And insert on blue. You can just, and then we extract on blue. See if these fill up. Yeah, this is definitely filling up. With all the hydrogen, and yeah, this we will overproduce no matter what, but this is fine. We need an IV energy converter. We have 1 of those. Let's make, yeah, I guess 3 more. And this is IV. Make sure so nothing explodes. energy conduits. This should be getting power too. All we need is copper now, actually. Let's see. We will remove those. Need an interface here. Like so. The energy conduit can just go around here. And this fluid interface gets ME connection through this interface. Need copper dust. I think we're making copper dust at the signalum and enderium setup. So we should have this. And this, you know, we can just extract. We don't need a filter for this. This is the only item we have in the interface. And this does not need... This does not need a circuit. Why? We don't have enough nitration mixture. But we have plenty here. This is so weird. Why does this not want to get nitration mixture? Is it something to do that it's acidic? This was getting it just before. I'll figure this out and then I'll be right back. I'm really not sure why this clogs up. I tried taking out the chlorobenzene and then it would put in nitration mixture. Okay, so I made another interface here and put only nitration mixture into it. And it seems to work now, but yeah. Don't know why this isn't working. Maybe the interfluid conduit can only handle 5 fluids, I don't know. But this is working. Okay, so I got this to work. I just set up a machine controller and told it to stock no more than 10,000. And down here I have a super tank with with a storage bus that is partitioned. So the next step is to mix it with ammonia. And then we get the final fluid here. And the ammonia we are already making over the rocket fuel setup, so we can't just use this because this has a storage bus. Yeah, we'll just do that. And I'll just build another large chemical reactor, and you have seen this a couple of times, so I'll just do it. So the blast furnace, the chemical reactor, large chemical reactor formed here. And for this we need an IV energy hatch, but we already have made that. Need ammonia and the fluid we just made. So we need 2 input hatches. That's output hatches. We have 7 here. Let's see, 1, 2. And a output hatch. Does it have a... Yeah, it has a byproduct. Okay. So we need a fluid interface with the fluid we just made here and some... What was the other fluid? Ammonia. We also need an input bus here. Because we need this sink here, but that's not consumed, so that's something. Even though we have 6,500, it's nice we don't need to keep using sync. Yeah, and as per usual, inventory problems. Okay, so let's see here. We insert here. Oh, that's speed upgrade. This and blue. And we insert ammonia on blue. And we extract here. Then we just need to get a ME connection here. And this is filling up. It is. I think we need some more super tanks here. These are cheap to craft up, that's why I use those. It stores way too much, but that's why we are fluid emitting. Or level emitting, sorry. This we will also say 10,000. We don't use this for anything other than PBI. This one here. And we need to put a machine controller on. We get the fluid here that I'm just not going to pronounce. And we get more hydrochloric acid again. So we could, when we will run out of chlorine the way I do this, but when we do that, we will just set up a, let's see here, an electrolyzer to get it back. And we insert on blue. And these we both extract. This is getting sync. The items. This just needs power now, I think. And this should not make more than 10,000. As long as we storage bus this, which we haven't. And the hydrochloric acid bus we will set to a low priority and this to a high priority. Now all that's left to do is to chemical react the two fluids we made here. I can't pronounce their names or remember them, but we will just react them. We need a signalum lumium, sorry, cable here. Like so. And the elite chemical reactor. This is IV, this is IV. So this should not explode. It's just connected. It did not explode. Let's see here. PBI. It needs these two fluids. And this needs to be connected to the ME system. Oh. Fluid conduit. Extract on blue. Filter. These two fluids. I'm not sure you need to filter when these are the only fluids here, but we'll just do it. And this is getting us the PBI. That's so cool. And very loud. Yeah, we are getting the PBI here in weird numbers, but that's fine. We will make another couple of super tanks here. We have just enough. And we will filter them. One for the PBI and one for the phenol. Both will be in set on blue and extract on blue. We need more storage buses. I always craft them up in bunches because we always use so much. And let's see, how much will we stock of this? I think we'll stock 128 buckets. Yeah. We need quite a bit of this. And it's a slow recipe because there's so many processes. And we need some more machine controllers. Let's see here. Bus. Partition them. This phenol we can make a low priority so it gets used first. And this we make a high priority. And reconnect them. We should now have PBI in our system. See here. Yeah, we do right here. And this opens up a lot of doors. Let's see, we need to hold it for the quest to complete. Yep, that's the quest. This was such a long chem line, but that's fine. It was fun, and we got it to work. Yeah, and in the next quest, it says that we should invest extremely in robust automation systems for these advanced SMD components. I think it refers to passiving them, but I'm not sure we will do that. We might just, you know, make it on demand like we have done with the other SMD components. This is a slow craft though. But it's the same as the other SMD components. We might just do it the old way. But I'm not sure. Oh, at the ore processing setup here, I just want to show you that it's very worth setting up a robust ore processing setup. Like manganese used to be a problem, and so was gallium, and now we have 28,000 manganese and 3,000 gallium. At the moment, I think it's arsenic that is something that we need a lot of and don't have. Let's see. We have 64 arsenic. That's nothing. The reason I'm saying that is because we need them for the next tier of micro miners. There's tier 6 here. For the IV field generators, we need an alloy here, which needs arsenic. And this arsenic we got from ore processing and centrifuging realgar. And this we get from the tier 5 microminer with uranium instead of plutonium. Plutonium gives us the high tier ores here, and uranium gives us a few other ores that we need. So I missed recording this, but I upgraded our processors here so that we have 1 28Ks with 6 co-processors, and we have one 256K with, let's see here, I think it's 8 co-processors. So that should be better and more robust for our crafting needs. We will passive the production of thin PBI sheets and also normal PBI sheets, because I'm pretty sure we need this for something. We can use it for plastic circuit boards. And for UHV machine hulls. But this we can probably make in an assembler as well, yeah. So we only need these thin sheets here for the advanced SMDs. And we just extract the PBI down into a fluid solidifier and insert directly into a bending machine. And then we put a drawer, I think. With a downgrade. So that we don't overproduce them. This needs a circuit of 1. Let's see, extract on blue. Insert on blue. And this is crafting very quickly. So I don't think we'll need to stock up more than 64 here, because yeah, this is a very fast craft. And this will buffer a lot. I think this has already used quite a bit of our PBI. Yeah, it has. Because it stocks 16,000 millibuckets in this, and it makes 3 stacks of PBI sheets before it stops, so yeah, but that's fine. So I crafted up our first 8 amp IV converter, because we can actually power that now. That's very cool. Let's see here. I think we will bring the line up like this. Like so. And then place the assembling machines. These are IV assembling machines that I crafted up. Then these will all get PBI. And I think I'm passing them. Whoa. I'll passive them anyways, even though I said I won't. We will probably be glad we passive them in the future. These components I will probably craft up in batches, and then when we have them, it will just craft these SMDs. But we will not store 2,000 of each. We'll probably more likely store, yeah, let's say 256. So we have a fluid interface here and a item interface. And we will insert in all of these, make sure it's round robin so that we fill them up evenly with PBI. They will stock 16k each, but yeah, we don't have that yet. And I'm just filtering them all to PBI, just to be sure. And this needs an ME connection. I think we'll get from over here. Oh, if we don't fall to a death. These should be online now. Let's see. PBI. This needs to extract, obviously. Yeah, they're getting it evenly, but I'm pretty sure they won't fill up because I don't think we have stocked enough yet. And see, our PBI tank is completely empty now. So the first one we'll make here is the transistors. These need these 2 components here. So we can get those from the AE system. And filter them here. Oh, we need items, conduits. Like so. Build. Oh, this needs to be limited item filters. And we have 6, so that's perfect. Craft up 8 more. Let's see. Limited item filter to 8 of these. And 1 of these. And it obviously doesn't work because we don't have the items. We will probably craft those in batches. I think I've already said that. Yes, so the next ones are the resistors. These we most likely have actually the items for. That is 1 graphene for platinum wire. Like so. And we need them here as well. And we have the platinum wire. The graphene we can easily make. And we insert on brown. and auto eject to the bottom. The next one is the yellow ones, capacitors. That's SSS foil and the sheets we just made. We need 1 and 2, like so, and insert on brown and put them in here. These we should have, but I don't think we have a bus on them yet, but we have them. Yup, and we auto extract. The next ones here are the diodes. This we have, I'm pretty sure, indium gallium phosphide, and niobium titanium we can also make. And we need those in the interface. You might need 2 interfaces actually. But that is okay. Like so. Let's set up another interface besides here. Let's see here. Those are the inductors. Those are probably, yeah, I think those are the most expensive. They usually are. Let's see, they need ASSE rings and palladium wire. Yeah, that's not cheap. Like so. This should work when we have the components, obviously. Okay, let's see here. If we craft up the components for these. Vanadium, gallium. This probably needs to cook up in the blast furnace. Yeah, it does. But we have it, we just need to cook it up here. On a circuit of 1. And we probably also need some aluminum. And these take 8 seconds per, so that's not so bad. Let's see, let's craft up a stack. These might be getting extracted. Because I made a setup for extracting it. Yeah, these are getting extracted, but I'll just stop that. It's because we made high PIC wafers. These here. That needs the vanadium gallium in liquid form, but need the ingots right now. They might still be inserted into the interface here. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, now we are getting them. In the meantime, we can look at these resistors. Those need graphene and platinum wire. Those are probably the cheapest. Let's make 32 graphene. And let's make some... Yeah, we need to make a recipe for fine platinum wire. Oh, we already have 100 of them. That's fine. I didn't know why the assemblers wasn't working, but they obviously need power, like everything else. That's one of those stupid mistakes you can easily make. Yeah, you can hear them working now. At least this one is. Yeah, and we are getting the advanced SMDs. And I'll just remember to put a storage bus on the thin PBI sheets here. Make it high priority. And this storage door is locked, yeah. And we already have some ASSS. We just need a recipe for the foil. Let's see here. Vending machine. Those are filling up. Let's craft a stack if we can. We can. Yeah, and look here. We are crafting up the capacitors as well. And we're already full on the resistors. Yeah. We can craft up some ASSG wire. And some vanadium gallium foil. We have some niobium titanium. We just need a recipe for the fine wire. We already have for the normal wire. And we need, let's see here, this small gallium, oh, let's see. Yeah, small piles. Why is this making tiny piles? That's not what we need. Okay, I figured it out. You need it in this corner here. Okay, let's see here. Let's make 128 of these. And the indium, these we can make 64 of. That should be no problem. And look here now, the SMD diodes are also crafting up. And the transistors are also crafting up. You know, the ASSE ingot is not that bad. It's just manganese, cobalt, and ASSG dust with some silicon. That should be no problem, actually. Just need to make... Oh, this... Yeah, this is fine. Just need to make a recipe here for the ASSE. I think this already... This has ASSS. This dust here. Let's make a recipe. Went too far now. You can't get confused with this traveling stuff. Like so. We need to make setups for this, like permanent setups. Let's craft this much. Do you think, can we do this in the alloy blast smelter? You know we can do that. We really should be doing this in the alloy blast furnace, but this is fine. And we need to make those into rings. And make a recipe for palladium fine wires. And we have the fine wire mill right here. And the ring extruder we can find here. Like so. Let's craft, if we can, 64. We cannot. Let's craft 32. And palladium. Let's craft this many of that. This should mean we get a little bit of every advanced SMD here. See? We have 256 of everything. We might get 256 of these as well if we have enough. So that's nice. We just need to make a draw controller. And a bus. And this should mean the system can see these. And we can use them in circuits if we need them. When we need them. But I think that's what I had for you this episode. We finished semi-passiving advanced SMDs, which we were able to make because we finished the PBI line. So this is an automatic setup, and we should be getting more of this. Oh, it's just slow. This interface is just slow. I don't know why. Let's set it up again. Don't know why this is so slow. This might be wrong. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this goes over here. And we are out of ammonia. And that's because this one here is slow. And there is a large chemical reactor recipe for this. And we will be doing this soon for ammonia. Because this isn't fast enough for what we need. But that will be next episode. We got quite a bit of progress and I'm happy with what we did. Next episode we'll probably start looking at the tier 6 microminer and probably also some crystal circuits. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.